So this coming Friday, March 6th, Invicta has Phoenix Series 3 coming up with an 8-woman single-elimination bantamweight tournament with open scoring. And guess who's going to be in it?
Scary Kelly!
So I'm like so psyched. Are you like just thrilled to be back?
Yes, I am. So it's been an interesting last few months. I broke my hand in my last fight, and we had 5 guys. So we have been wanting to do this tournament since they announced the first one, like last year. So we knew that they would do a 135 tournament at some point. I just didn't know when.
What are they yelling at you?
You know I'm doing an interview right now. Sorry. So we knew that it was coming. We just didn't know when, and it was sort of it came up, and my hand was healing, and it was like, am I ready? Am I not? So I got the clearance from my doctor, and we've just been working. So we're super excited that we're able to take the opportunity.
Yeah, awesome. I'm glad you were able to take the opportunity too. It's great to have somebody represent from New Hampshire or New England.
Yep.
She's got. I mean, is there anybody on that card that you're looking at that you want a piece of? The girls.
So yeah,
Brittany Victoria, Claire.
Yeah. So I was supposed to fight Brittany Victoria. They asked me to fight her, and I was injured and I couldn't take it. And the girl that another girl that I beat ended up beating her. So I'd like to fight her. There's a couple of girls on there that I hadn't heard of prior to this. But really, I mean, I'm down for whoever.
anybody.
Yeah, I mean, that's really how it boils down is we don't really know who we're fighting until that night. So it's kind of like it takes a little bit of the stress off of having, I've done a little bit of research. I know a little bit who they are. But other than that, it's just kind of, we're just winging it. So
How many fights will you definitely have?
One. So
Okay,
it's a
definitely.
single elimination.
Right.
The first one is a 5-minute round. The second one's another 5-minute round. And then if you make it to the finals, it's a full 3-round fight.
Yeah. So if she goes the distance, she could potentially have 3 fights.
Yes. So it works out to be basically a championship length 5 rounds.
Yeah.
By the end of it.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty scary, isn't it?
yeah. The first 2.
No pun intended.
Yes. Yes, it is. The first 2 rounds are the first 2 fights are exhibition fights. So win or lose, they don't go against my record until if you make it to the finals, then that is
That'll be on
my record.
Yeah.
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 So that's definitely, I mean, because you got those 2 fights before, and then injuries could happen. You never know how your adrenaline levels go up and down. You go back into the corner, and so it's going to be interesting. Definitely an experience that I don't think probably any of us have felt before. So I guess that's a good thing. We're all in the same boat.
Sure.
But it'll be interesting. For sure.
Yeah, I know. I loved the last time that they have it as a fan to watch. So this time it'll be very exciting, and I can't help it, but this girl's from my neck of the woods. I will be rooting for her wholeheartedly. And, not to touch on, but, a little bit on the injury came from your last fight.
Yes.
So this is a time for redemption for this young lady.
So it's also interesting. So the girl that I lost to in my last fight is fighting for the title the same night.
Yes.
So I feel
you should be there.
If I were to win this tournament, I could be back in the running for maybe a possible title fight, and if she wins, maybe a rematch against her.
Yeah.
And hopefully I could fight her again without a broken hand for half of a fight.
That was half the fight. You had a broken
hand.
hand?
I broke it in the second round. Yeah.
Holy crap! Wow! And you were still striking with that sucker?
Yeah, you can see in the 3rd round I threw a lot of kicks.
Yeah, they were nice kicks.
Not so many power
Yeah.
shots. But
If you haven't seen that fight, it was a bloodbath, and
not my blood.
not Kerri's blood. It was did she change names? Lisa
Yeah, she got
Spangler?
married.
Yeah.
She was the Strangler Spangler.
Yeah, the Strangler Spangler, because I was completely confused as to who she was with the name Verosa, her last name.
Yeah.
Verosa, and I was like, who is this person? It does, and then it made sense when I saw Spangler later on. I was like, okay, this is the chick
Yeah.
that you went up against. That was a brutal fight.
Yes.
There was some awesome striking. If you like stand up, go back and watch that this week before going into.
That was really one of my only fights that I think I stood the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to get a couple takedowns.
It was great.
But we were comfortable. I dropped her in the first, so I was comfortable standing. And she just had more cage control.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it went to judges.
Yeah.
What were you going to do? So, like, this time, like, just don't let the judges maybe,
Nope.
you know?
Well, we only got five minutes to
Yeah.
make it for the first couple, so they're very high-paced rounds, and they incentivize the finish because if you are the fastest finish in the quarterfinals, you get to choose your opponent for the next round, too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other great thing, too, is for us fans who are watching, it's going to be open scoring.
Yeah.
So we get to see how the.
So I don't know how that would work, because the first two were only one round, obviously, kind of finished.
But in
the finals, and they tell the corners too, so we know that's what's happening too. So, very interesting.
Very, very
But
cool.
leave it to Invicta being innovative and
I love
adopting some new things, new tournaments, some scoring. So,
Cool. So your training camp's been going well.
yes,
That's
a
awesome.
relatively short camp, but we have to be. So, we're getting it all in.
So that's good. So stay tuned and make sure you check out Phoenix Series 3 next Friday night on March 6th. And follow Scary Kerri Kenneson on Fight Pass.
Thank you, Shelley.
Oh, this is great. I can't wait to